What's up? Jeff Messina. I'm gonna tell you, back in the day, I used to be a concert promoter from like 1997 to pretty much I went full time teaching jiu-jitsu 2000 and I guess 9. I worked from, it was Pace Concerts to Clear Channel Entertainment to AEG. I did stuff with them and independently. I started off as a marketing assistant or marketing director, I guess, for club shows. So basically, I'm gonna teach you guys a little bit about how the music industry works too in this little video. All right, so the way someone brings a concert to a venue, typically, if you work for a big promoter, the agent calls you on behalf of the manager, on behalf of the band. The so-and-so wants to come through town. The date we're looking for is March 15th. Let me know if you have this venue available. Yes, the date is available. Either send me a best offer or this is what they need to get paid to make it happen. You go back and forth, argue back and forth. You either confirm or someone else gets that show. It's confirmed. You give them a guarantee. They make a guarantee plus a back end. I'm not going to get into too much details. That's what this is about. But then it's up to you as the promoter to promote the show, produce the show, and hopefully you're able to sell enough tickets to pay for the band, your costs, and then make a little bit. They throw you a little bit at the end. All right. So in a nutshell, that's kind of how it works. So in the beginning, I was a marketing assistant. So the promoter would confirm a show, give me a budget. You've got $1,200, $1,500. I think that's probably about the average budget for a small club show back then for marketing. So with that money, I would go buy ads in the Houston Press. This is pre-internet, guys. Ads in Houston Press, have a flyering team go out and put flyers everywhere, run ads in different newspapers, do stuff with various radio stations, etc., etc. So that's kind of how it worked. So I had to, at the time, I had to deal with agents, but I wasn't buying shows yet. All right, I still had to deal with the agents to get the ads and get the ads approved and the marketing plan approved and all that kind of shit. So this was actually 99. I thought it was earlier than that. March 15th, my boy Craig Long, BBC, also known as BBC, stands for B-Boy Craig, not other acronyms that maybe some of you are thinking. Craig, BBC, B-Boy, Craig Long, sent me the flyer, which is included on this video. Agent called me. We're talking, hey, you guys want to do the Roots with Common? We're looking for a date. And at the time, we were the only game in town for the most part. There was independent promoters. And the current promoter at the time had no interest really in hip hop for the company that I was working for. And I liked hip hop and punk rock, and I still do. That's all I listen to for the most part. Can you do it yourself? I said, I can't, but I got a person. I got a guy. And it was like a great deal. So the guy was me and another individual. I talked to, there was a club back then that I used to hang out called Club WAXX. It was like a real hip hop club, not the kind of club where they play like radio rap type stuff, but it was like, you know, KRS-One and Wu-Tang Clan, all the underground stuff where there'd be b-boys, people breakdancing, graffitiing, hanging out, just like anything goes. But it was dope, but it was not a legit venue. It was literally a revamped gas station that is right where the Toyota Center is. The club is no longer there because when they built the Toyota Center, they tore it down for parking. So anyways, I was like, yeah, I'll make it happen. I talked to a good friend of mine back then, Eric Castillo, DJ C+. He helped me a lot all through my promoting career, connecting me to people in the scene. I just moved here, so I didn't know a lot of the people yet, so it was a huge help. Put me in contact actually with Club WAXX, the owner, Mike Jaxis. He also had a record store at the time, and I told him what the deal was. They only wanted $2,000. That's freaking nothing. And the Roots at the time, I think the album was called Things Fall Apart, and it was like a really good album and a big album for them. Maybe their biggest album they've had. I don't know off the top of my head. I didn't look into it, and I don't remember. It was a long fucking time ago. So we confirmed the date. It was the Roots with Common, formerly known as Common Sense. And he was also, him alone is worth $2,000. So anyways, we confirmed the show. We start promoting the show. Like I said, my partner in the show, Mike Jackson, had a record store. So I don't remember how we made the tickets, but it wasn't like on Ticketmaster. So he had a predetermined amount of tickets that he pre-sold. And this club probably legally would hold about 50 people, maybe. Again, it was formerly a gas station. And so he definitely pre-sold the legal amount of tickets way in advance. And then we opened the doors and sold even more. So we probably tripled the capacity. There was 300 to 500 people up in this thing. And it was a nightmare, right? And to us, it was awesome. You know, we were like pure music fans at that point, not really thinking about the business side of things. The fucking stage, there really wasn't a stage. You know what a pallet is? A pallet is wooden crates, basically, that they put grass on. Pallets on top of center blocks. Okay, that was the stage. The show started happening. Fucking stage broke. Okay, the artist didn't go flying everywhere, but the stage cracked. And look, so there's a capacity in each club, in each restaurant, in each pretty much any building, any business, right? And I knew we far exceeded that capacity. So what you have to worry about is the fire marshals. So lo and behold, fire marshals show up and trying to shut the show down, right? So fire marshals come in and the crowd's going apeshit. There's people, the club is so crowded, there was people standing on the pool tables, standing on the bar. It was freaking dope, but it was wrong, right? It's not the way it's supposed to be. Fire marshals come in, a chant starts. Fuck the fire marshals, what? Fuck the fire marshals, what? Fuck the fire marshals, what? They kick everyone out. People go out of the front door. This is in downtown, I believe, is Leland and Pease, right across from St. Joseph's Hospital. Eventually, China Garden, all that. They went out the back, out the front, around the corner, and there was like a back entrance, and went back inside. The fire marshals were gone. People are back inside. The show continues. The show goes on till about like 3 a.m. To me, it was like the best concert ever, right? I'm thinking, oh, fuck yeah, man. I'm big time now. We just had the dopest show, blah, blah, blah. I go work the next day. I don't remember if it was a Friday and it was the Monday or if it was a weeknight. I go to work the next day thinking I'm the man, and the first call I get was from Kara Lewis, who is the agent and probably still is the biggest agent in the hip-hop world. I don't know who she has now because I'm not in that industry. I'm in the choking people industry these days and the jumping out of planes and shooting guns industry. All right, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, so she was the person. She's even featured on Eric B. and Rakim's song. They talk about her. All right, but she had every artist from Eminem to, I mean, she eventually, like, this was pre-Eminem, but at every major artist. She calls me fucking livid. What the fuck? You put my artist in a gas station, in a fucking dump? They didn't have dressing rooms. They didn't have private bathrooms. Blah, 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 blah. You know, how could you embarrass me? This is unbelievable. I'll never do business with you again. I'm like, fuck, I just screwed up. I thought I was here, and now I'm here. But it turned out okay, and we ended up working together for many, many, many years, and one of the few agents that I respect, because most of them are fucking scumbags. You know, so fuck you guys. They'll sell your mom out for money. All right? But there are a few good ones. Peace to Andrew Ellis, Kurt Summers, John Panel, a few others, if I forgot, Marty Diamond. There's some really good ones out there, but man, that whole industry, that's why I'm out. It fucking sucks. All right. Freaked out on me. Time passed. I became a promoter, and I started bringing all these shows to Houston. Not just me, but the Ground Root promoters, C+, Craig Long, all these other dudes, Hector, you know, long list. I'm gonna do many more videos about some of these club shows, from mostly hip-hop ones because they're funniest to me, what others. But it was a dope show. It was March 15th, 1999, Club WAXX. Amazing time, different time, but I hope you enjoy it. You guys that were behind the scenes, or you fans of the music scene, the Roots, add in your comments like parts that you remember, because everybody has a different perspective. This is Jeff Messina. All right, follow me for more videos like this and videos of me teaching you how to fuck people up. All right, peace.